Well, that's their hangout spot.
The lambs are actually going through that little crack. Little kickstart here. Some milk. Look at the muzzle. See the muzzle? A nice square muzzle. She's a real good mother. Look at, she's really bonding with him. I'm scared to death to take that harness off yet. I'm going to leave it on for a while yet.
Good morning, I'm Lynn, and welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. It's a bright sunny day. It's brutally cold, but the good thing is it's the last brutally cold day. Next week we're going to around the 0 mark. It's going to feel like Florida in the summer, maybe. Anyway, let's go see what happened in the barn last night and carry on with chores today. We're going to start off with morning chores and watch these Suffolk lambs as Arnie goes in to feed them their creep feed. You guys gonna go eat some creep now? It's in there. Hi, Cammy. Cammy just called her lamb in. She says it's breakfast time. Well, that's their hangout spot. The box, the water, and the mineral right all in one spot.
I'm going to leave that door open a little bit.
Sure. Hi there, you guys. Maisie, you've had your food. Go on.
It's just Arnie, and you can see today it's about -8 right now, but you can see the whole barn has dried right out today. Temperatures got up around the -8, and the sheep are creating enough heat, dried the whole barn out, and it's a lot different day today. See those sheep are bagging up right there. They have lambs. This is the first group. I think these are due to have lambs, I think, in a few days. I gotta start checking this group. This group should be ready to go. Quite a few bags in here. And this group here, I think, is about 10 days later, 2 weeks later. These guys are a little later. So, but I'm just saying, the whole barn is dried right out. Got the door open for a little ventilation. And it's a whole different day today.
If you listen closely, our raven is in the barn here, and he keeps coming inside, and he's stealing the pigeon eggs.
So what we're doing today is, that little crack in the bottom of that feeder, the lambs are actually going through that little crack and getting contaminated with the white sheep. So the black lambs are going through that hole, getting contaminated with the white sheep. So we just had some little bit of scrap lumber in the garage, and we're just going to tie that on just like that and block that hole in the bottom. Because that board, I thought was 4 inches from the ground. A sheep wouldn't go through, a lamb wouldn't go through there, but the lambs go through there all the time. So just repairing that today for a few minutes, and hopefully it'll stop that problem. And that's what I'm doing now. That lamb is walking away from her mother. Anyways, gotta get these 2 lambs in the pen. One's over there by the feeder, and one's here. I just had supper, so I just came in the barn. So, gotta get that ready and get that cleaned up for a few minutes, and I'll tell you what I have. So, we just had a couple lambs. I was just ready to have a cinnamon roll. We got some cinnamon rolls today. Now I gotta, come on buddy, come on. Honestly, with these lambs, a little hyper. Hey Mom. Just had 2 lambs on her own. She's got lots of milk. Just gonna feed them for a second. Hey Mom. Oh, that's okay, buddy. Just a little bit. Oh, you okay? Give them a little kickstart here. Some milk. These are really big lambs, actually. Above average for size. They're from Hamish, again. A little more. And that's enough for 2.5 syringes. It's okay, buddy. We almost got it down. You okay? There we go. Oh, Mom, watch your step in here, babe. I'm gonna feed this one here for a second. Just hold still. No, just hold still. Relax a little. Feeding this one here a little bit. These are real nice lambs. I'll show you when I'm done here why I would trigger these lambs to look at these 2 lambs. I mean, you always have an edge when you look at sheep. You're always looking for the bigger ones, which actually probably you make a couple of bad decisions when the lamb is too big, and you think the big lambs are always the best lambs. But I'll show you what I like about these 2 lambs. What sets them off from the rest of the lambs. I gotta feed that bottle baby you might hear in the background, so I'm a little late. Oh, take it easy. Okay, there you go. They're both fed. We're gonna dip them a little bit. Actually, this one here is really standing really good. There you go. That's really good. That's what I need now. A little bit of help. We're gonna dip this one here. Oh, you want to stand there for a second? Hang on. Got it. I'll tell you what I like about these lambs. So, this is a male. Oh, 2 males. That's pretty. Hamish just gave a share of male lambs, I see. If you look at this lamb, see the length of that lamb? Really good length. But you gotta look at the muzzle. See the muzzle? A nice square muzzle. Good broad head. These are good lambs, really good lambs. But yeah, they're big, eh? So people say, well, you're always picking the big lambs. Well, it's true, eh? Let me just check her milk, see if she has not milk. Oh, she's got lots of milk. And she's an experienced mother. So she's had lambs before. Yeah, but it's too bad the 2 males. Because we can't keep all the males. But we're definitely going to have a lot of selection on good males. Well, Hamish, I mean, I'm in love with Hamish. I think Hamish is a great lamb. And yeah, see the lamb here. See these wide hips here? Really wide hips on this lamb? Yeah, really good lambs. This lamb's a little bit coarser and heavier set than this one. So right away, my first red flag is I would lean towards this one. Just a wider lamb, thicker bone on it, but high. Like these lambs are just born. So I'm gonna call that. They're fine. She's gonna spend the night here. These lambs will be on in a couple of minutes. I don't know if you can see that or not. I mean, I could sit there and help them get on, but that's just a lot of work. They'll find those teats. They both had 2.5 syringes of colostrum, and she has lots of milk. So you would say, oh, he's on. See? Oh no, he's not. Come on, buddy, a little lower, a little lower, a little lower, a little lower. His brother's in the way here. Oh, okay. So we fed them 2.5 syringes of colostrum apiece. But you look at the size of those lambs, they haven't even got near enough milk yet. So they're going to get on the mother, and they're going to get another 2.5 syringes of milk off the mothers. She's a real good mother. Look at, she's really bonding with them. No, I'm not your mom. So I'm going to leave these guys alone. And I'm going to feed this bottle baby that's screaming away here. And so she'll be fine. Like I say, I was just going to have a cinnamon roll with a cup of coffee. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock at night. And yeah, my cinnamon roll's still in the box yet. Anyways, I'm going to feed this guy. This is our little orphan lamb. He's actually doing really well. And this lamb here, we're going to check it out tomorrow. But these 2 lambs are taking a bottle a little bit, and they're sucking on one side. I got a high suspicion that this sheep only has 1/4. So something went wrong there, but we will check that out tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to flip her and trim her and deworm her. And we'll make a determination whether she has milk in both teats. This ewe has come to her milk, but not really greatly. So that lamb is getting a little bit of milk off the bottle too. Yeah. I mean, we had a real good roll. And now we have a few problems, but it's not problems. We understand that's going to happen. Same as these triplets are still sucking. But what I do notice with the triplets now, they're sucking all day long. So that may be a red flag that they're not getting enough from that mother, eh? But that mother drinks almost 2 pails of water a day. So the lamb definitely isn't suffering. But we're going to have to look into that too. So I'm going to feed this bottle baby and catch up a little bit. And Oh, see, look at that, hey? I don't know if you can see it or not. See that newborn lamb right there? He's on right now already. You think he just got 2.5 syringes of milk, and you think he would have enough? And he's locked right onto her. Anyways, I'm going to feed this bottle baby. And I'll talk to you shortly. So we have one bottle baby in the coverall right now. So I have to go and feed it. And it's extremely slippery here. Walking at night. But it's cooling down quite heavily now, so I might I might shut the door right now because it's so cold. This is probably going to be a little noisy because as soon as you enter the barn, they think they're going to get more feed, eh? I'm going to feed this one bottle baby. Light on. Hey, Bob. Bob, where are you, buddy? Buddy, where are you, Bob? Buddy, where are you? Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob. Oh. So that's the only bottle baby over at this barn. So I have to come over here late at night and give her last feeding until the morning. Yeah, this pen's a little bit dirty, so we're going to put a bale of straw in here tomorrow probably. Give them all fresh straw. I mean, there's a lot of ewes and a lot of lambs in this pen right now, so it's a lot of traffic, eh? But she'll probably drink this whole bottle. And then shortly we'll put a bottle holder on the fence here, and I won't have to hold the bottle anymore. I don't want to hug her anymore because if I keep hugging her, she won't go onto the holder, the bottle holder. She wants to be hugged all the time. So I want her to get used to drinking the bottle on her own. So it's quite cold in here right now, so I'm probably just going to shut that big door down right there, shut it down, and probably leave it open about 2 feet on the bottom just to circulate some air in the barn. Hey, Bob. Yeah, she's going to take the whole bottle. No, it's not you. There she goes. Good night. So that's done. So I'm going to the cats are still here, so we're still feeding those cats. I guess they're all over the place, but I seen 4 of them the other day, so give them a little extra feed tonight. So just a quick check to make sure everybody's okay. Yeah, they have enough hay tonight. So what's happening tomorrow is these rams in this pen right here we have more ewe lambs coming over. So these rams have to move to another barn. So tomorrow they're going to go out the back door and they'll go right around the coverall and they're going to go into another barn because we have to have this pen full of lambs. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. How we move these rams, how they're going to like walking through the snow. That's Glad right there in the center. See, right there. Chewing his cud. So, everybody looks good tonight. I'm going to get out of here. Like I say, I'm going to shut that door a little bit. And just in case the wind picks up tonight, that it doesn't get ice cold in here. So we'll just shut those gates there so no coyotes can get in. And we'll just we'll leave it up there, leave that open on the bottom, and that top panel up there is open too. So you'll find the cold air goes along the floor, and it actually pushes the warm air out on top if it gets too warm in here. So these lambs are eating creep, see? Just takes about 30-40 days before they really start eating creep. So we're going to shut this light off. And that's it for this barn. And I'm going to head back over. And I'm going to finish up. I'll just take a few pails with me here for a second. For the morning. Yeah, extremely slippery here. Probably should get a sander in here and get someone to put some sand down. They hardly walk. But I'm just going to check this main barn. This ewe that just had her lambs. When I was in the barn doing chores at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, she was acting quite suspicious. I kind of really had a feeling that she was going to have her lambs. But there's nothing nicer than coming to the barn and the 2 lambs are on the ground and everything's fine. You don't have to worry about nothing. She did it on her own pace. I didn't interfere with it. And that's the way I like to have it. So, we'll just go in the barn here. And I'll just see if everything's okay. One last check. And I'm thinking I'm not going to have my cinnamon roll because it's too late at night. I'll probably have it at 2 in the morning when I get up and do the lamb checks. So we'll just see what's happening here. He doesn't look too happy, does he? He looks kind of grumpy. So these 2 lambs are doing fine. See, that one there is actually falling asleep. One's underneath there already, laying down. See her there? So she's fine. The bottle baby, she got lots of milk, so she's just looking for attention. Yeah, these 2 lambs took a little bit of milk too, so I don't like her. I'm going to check her out in the morning. And I had to feed that one a little bit of a bottle too. But that's okay. The triplets. And yeah, that sheep over there with the harness on her. Remember we were talking about the harness? And we said we were going to take it off. I came in the barn today and she was actually just pushing on herself again. I'm scared to death to take that harness off yet. I'm going to leave it on for a while yet. It's got to be a little uncomfortable, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can trust her if I take it off. Now, you kind of wonder, is that rope kind of tight on her, where it actually feels like she's in a contained area where she actually wants to push? Would she be more relaxed if the rope was off and she just, yeah, I don't know. So if anybody knows anything about that, they could probably tell me. But if I take the rope off, I'll do it during the morning chore time, and I can watch and see what happens. Hey, you guys, hey? Can't wait to get to the coverall, eh? So we'll just check this roughly. So there's not too many Dorsets left now. And most of these sheep all have bags, so they're going to have lambs. And hey, bub. So I'm not worried with that. Nobody's at the back of the barn. The Suffocks are just taking their time coming in. This is all that's left of the last group, the first group. So I think I'm going to call that a night. I'm going to come back in the barn tonight. I'm not even going to turn that light on in that barn. Now you're thinking about it, it makes me nervous. Yeah, everything looks fine, I think. I'm leaving that door open a little bit, let some fresh air in here. So, anyways, I think I'm going to call that a night. Get out of here. And I guess we're going to be talking to you in the morning. Unless something happens tonight. I always wake up around 1:30, and I'll do a night check, and if something happens, I'll let you know, and I guess I'll be talking to you then. But other words, I'm not going to be talking to you until the morning. Yep, these lambs are fine. She's in a nice pail of warm water. And I'm going to shut some of these lights off. Probably those two lights. Give them a little bit of darkness so we can have a nap. And I guess I'll see you in the morning.